All right, inside 24 hours, getting up our second video, selling options for income. This is my real account. I'm doing everything live. I'm recording it in this entire playlist. You can go to the very beginning. You can follow this entire journey. But if you saw this morning, there was two positions we were looking at, this one here and this one here. This one had a delta of like 24. And as you can see, the 24-hour price of Ethereum has pulled back. So just where we're at here in a couple of days, this margin is going to get released. So we'll have $1,200 added back here. Keep in mind, we're focused on our collateral amount, 19,531. And let's just quickly take a look to see where this one is at. We'll go to options, ETH 26, calls, no, 3,800. So that's a 12 delta. All right, let's go ahead and get something done. Let's come over here. We're gonna sell some options, make a little bit of money. So we're at 19,531, and we are going to come over here and come to options. Just take a look at where we're at. If you look at the Greeks, so the calls here, we've got some calls, and we're currently negative delta. So we are going to sell some puts. That's going to add some delta to us. Plus, we like seeing the question is, how do you know when you sell puts, when you sell calls? I don't care too much. I like to try to be delta neutral, meaning I'm in a neutral position whether the market goes up or down. But for me, when the market pulls back, I want to be selling options. Now, I'm in a little bit of, if I had a lot of buying power and all these things, I actually would consider waiting to sell some puts until we had a 2 or 3% down day. But I know in a couple of days this is going to get released, and without there have to be some sort of catastrophe, this is going to expire worthless. And at this point, I just want to make some money. So we're coming here to options. We're going to sell puts. Come over here. Let's see what we got. We are going to go out to the 26th, the 19th. Try to get 1%, but we got to go all the way to 12 delta just to get over 1%. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. If we had a significant move, maybe, but it's only 3,300. That could happen overnight. Let's go out to the 26th. Here we are. 5 delta gets us right here. Let's see. Got to refresh this. Make sure I have my make sure I have my TorGuard VPN up. All right. 5 delta, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to sell one of these, just one. It's a 10 delta. If it was a 7 or 8, I feel better about selling it, but I'm going to go ahead and sell one. I'm going to sell several here, though. 4. That has us doing margin required 17. Let's do 7. That's $3,000 in margin required. We're going to make $41. Let's see, where are we at? That uses up basically all of our buying power if we do that. Let's go to 5. All right, we'll do that. Here we go. $29. Let's see what we got for collateral. So we're back to $19,571 for collateral, and we have a couple positions here. We've got a 3,000 put and a 2,800 put, and we'll see where we go. The market could dip, and of course, as you all know, we'd be in a difficult position, but one of these is a 5 delta. So this one right here is a 5 delta. Not too worried about that. The market's got to move a lot on a 5 delta. This is a 10 delta, but that means 90% chance that this thing ends up, the price of Ethereum goes below 3,000 at expiration. Not too worried about that, but we only have one there. So theoretically, if we needed to, we could it wouldn't take much for us to sell. We wouldn't have to sell too many options to be able to make that back. So it's not like it's a massive risk there.